Hey guys, this is Telegraph coming back to you with another Overwatch 2 stream. But today guys, we're going to be jumping, actually I say jump straight into comp. The item store was updated yesterday, sorry there was no stream yesterday, basically the last couple of weeks have just been... I'll go into it in a second, but first of all, there's a new Kiriko, I'll just cover the bundle. So, new Kiriko skin, which does kind of look really cool, but... yeah, it's not the worst, not the best. Lucky Cat for me is probably one of my more favourite skins. I think it's probably my favourite at the bundle, because guys, I think Bob looks kind of really cool and funny in a way. And like Tiger themed skins and all that lot are kind of my more favourites. Yeah. And only Reaper makes way too much sense. They decided to make Roadhog what, a cuddly, is that supposed to be like a beaver or something? And then, yeah, it makes kind of way too much sense for Widow. Highlight intro for Kiriko. Emote for Roadhog. And then the rest is just standard stuff. But also, guys, I do actually have enough points to... I've had these for like a week. Basically, guys, what happened was I streamed like last Wednesday, so last like Thursday. I got enough. I had enough of, I got all the points I needed. Which doesn't mean I'm going to try and get a few points to at least get these. I think I might be able to get enough to get basic. I don't know. But basically, guys, last week was a case of like stream was like delayed and content was changed last week because I spent a load of time, you know, Fatale hunting with a group of mates, so things got moved around. This week, I don't know why content-wise I'm like, do I really need to? Like, at the minute, I'm really enjoying doing the Monster Hunter content. But kind of a spoiler, guys, part 8 and part 9 of Monster Hunter World will be out this week. So I'm not too fussed about giving away too much. But part 9 will be the finale, like, of World. I then will be start filming Iceborne. I do say in the video that I probably will take like a week off, and I underestimated how much time that, one, I needed to complete everything. So I underestimated how much time I was going to need to get everything done. I still sound like this looks better in almost... I really don't like Beaver's Mythic. The design's kind of cool, but I don't like it. I don't know, it's just like, I don't mind that. That kind of looks cool. I'll get back to what I was saying in a second. But, it's weird. But, other than Monster Hunter, other than the Monster Hunter content I've been doing at the minute, like, at the minute, for Craftmon, I'm kind of like, what the film? Fortnite at the minute, content for Fortnite's not gone completely away. I probably will end up doing some more Fortnite content at some point. I do have a video that I just need to edit. I probably will at some point, I don't know. But like, Craftmon at the minute, it's just a case of what to film for it. I'm completely just sort of blocked on content for Minecraft at the minute. Kind of the reason I stopped doing new adventures, because it's like, what to do. For Craftmon, I'm kind of in a similar place. It probably would take a few weeks just to sort of get back into. And at the minute, I'm not too fussed about not having something to film for Craftmon because I've got one of content I can kind of fall back on. I'm doing that like for a few times a week. So not having one video to upload on Friday when I'm at the minute streaming on Fridays, I'm not too fussed. But for Last Shop, you've got One Punch Man. I'm about to say Demon Hunters. But you got the One Punch Man stuff, and that's just typical stuff that the game thinks I should get. But we are going to jump straight into open queue. I'm going to try and get to gold 4. Because, guys, if I can... It's the... okay, yeah, no, I'm not getting to diamond. Basically, I was rewarded if you can get to diamond by next season, but for some reason I do really well this season and get to platinum. I'd be impressed, but I don't think I could get to diamond. Because if we go to challenges... Is it in events? No, it's competitive. Reach diamond. They're all control maps, which aren't best. But yeah, guys, at the minute, content-wise, I'm just sort of in a place where it's like, what to film, or do I want to film? Which is why stream like is delayed, because yesterday I was just like, and like today I was like, I'm just kind of in like a drought. I don't think it will last long. But like at a minute it just is, but I'm really enjoying doing Monster Hunter content. And getting to Monster Hunter Part 8 and Part 9, which in Part 9 will be the finale. Those will be out in the next couple of days. Part 8 will be out tomorrow, Part 9 will be out Saturday. And then Iceborne should start. Iceborne for basically for next week, and only the week. There'll be 4 episodes of Iceborne. I'm starting Iceborne a little earlier than I was going to. Potentially I can play DPS. Yeah, no, I didn't think so.
I always deliver.
I'd rather win, so I'm going to change the tank so we at least have a tank. But next week alone, guys, there's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Part 1, Part 2 of Iceborne.
So let's give it to them.
I'll explain how in a second. And then Thursday, and then Saturday, in Part 3, Part 4, and it'll only be for 1 week. The reason I'm doing this, but then the following week it'll literally be going straight back to normal parts. Iceborne. Iceborne potentially has the potential chance to be 20-something parts long. Just because, guys, World is kind of just the starter of when it comes to Monster Hunter. Sort of like World and Iceborne. Just because Iceborne is technically longer than anything. Like, guys, technically speaking, because I've got 3 characters on Monster Hunter World now. The one I'm using for recording, and then 2 others. My first one, and then second one I used to basically research purposes. Because I was kind of curious and kind of interested to know what the differences were between like armors and that lot, and why I could have looked it up on YouTube. I wanted to know directly. So I played through the game twice. Which is why I'm including the fact that most female armors do look cooler. But guys, kind of basically in Part 9, I think I'd say I think I've said it in a few parts of Monster Hunter. Once I get through the base game, I'm going to take like a week off, just so I'm not essentially constantly playing it. But I'm back in the mood to really play Monster Hunter. Now, could I actually use my time wisely and playing through a Monster Hunter game that I've not completed yet? Yes. Am I going to? Nope. Plus, guys, I do end up saying in like Part 9, Part 12, basically, I'll basically start Monster Hunter World, like Iceborne, as soon as I get the last few remaining things I needed and the upgrade. And guys, it basically is just a case of a Rathalos Ruby, which is a rare item from high rank Rathalos, Legiana Gem, which is a rare item from Legiana high rank, Nergigante Gem, and a Xeno Horn, just to upgrade a few weapons. I'm missing them now. I was missing a couple other things. Weirdly enough, and I will go over this when I film part 1 for Iceborne. Weirdly enough, I've got more Xeno Gems. Yeah, I'm...
Let's make a trip to the beach after this. I won't tell if you don't.
Either someone's a really big D.Va fan, or... See guys, this is why when you're playing Overwatch, why you shouldn't instantly go, oh my god, there's like a D.Va main on the enemy team or on my team. Like, oh my god, they're so perfect, like, I bet they're like some EU, like anime girl. It's like, no, I can guarantee you now, it's probably some dude who likes playing D.Va. Unless for some reason they really think I'm doing that great. Which I'm on 2 deaths, 0 kills, and I've only might get a bit of damage. And I've only done a bit of damage. So I'm presuming they're just a case of D.Va. Which is kind of funny, and I shouldn't be kind of taking the piss. But yeah, so guys, getting back to what I was saying, in part 9 I basically went and say, as soon as I've got these items, I will then basically be moving on to Iceborne. It was like 4 rare items from like 4 monsters, 4 rare items for like 3 weapons. Yeah, I've kind of decided on, when I've got master rank gear, I will go back against Xeno to get horns. Plus, I know for a fact in master rank, I'm going to end up ditching, because guys, if you don't know, it's for a Nergigante longsword. I decided to use longsword in this because I've used almost every other weapon through, like, I've used hammer, like hammer was my main, it's like my main character, is the main weapon I use. Bow was the first weapon I ever used. Like, at the time it was just a case of like, I think I was really big into watching arrow, and I've always liked bow and arrow. But in Monster Hunter World, it's not the best. Granted, there are some good bow builds that you can get away with. But like, it's like Fatalis' bow is like one of the better ones, and probably one of the only decent ones. And you don't get that until like end of Iceborne. Either way, it became very unpractical. So I basically switched to hammer just to get into more damage. I then ended up using bow in both Rise and Wild, because in Rise it's very possible because you have 1, easy access to the things you need, 2, all the weapons in that game are the same, and 3, the biggest benefit to using something like bow in Rise is if you get a bow that can heal, you don't necessarily need to so much rely on healing items. A lot of times in Rise, and if I do play through it and use bow, you'll just see me go and whoop, spam a shot from the air, run straight under it a couple of times. That's basically healing wise. But in World, it's not so practical, but it's a case of, World came out in 2018, the other two, like, Wilds came out like last year, and it was like the biggest improvement for the bow. Like, no longer needing to pay for a lot of the beneficial stuff. Like, no longer needing to pay for, like, your ammo costs and all that lot, like, your coatings. And it all does just depend on the bow. And like, the ability just to use as many as you need. It was so beneficial. And my second character in World, I end up using Greatsword. I've used Dual Blades more than once. I have used Longsword a couple times, and I did start to use it for my second playthrough of World. But I basically switched to Greatsword. I think very instantly. And I've always liked Longsword, more specifically because of a Volcana Longsword I've got on World. And so I just kind of wanted to use Longsword. But like, there's only a few weapons in World I've never used. Like Switchblade Charge Axe I've used. Hammer, bow, sword or shield. I've used Insect Glaive a few times. But most of those have just been on miniature hunts. Only ones I don't think I've ever used are things like Lance and Gun Lance. And even then, I probably have.
So, you take it personally when I get the most kills.
But yeah, because we'll get back to what I was saying. It was to basically upgrade a Volcana Longsword to as far as I can take it. Same for Athlos and same for Nergigante. But the Nergigante Longsword would basically be getting ditched very quickly in Iceborne, because to fully upgrade that in Iceborne you need a creature called Maruna, which is the upgraded version of Nergigante. You don't get access to Maruna until very late, which would mean to continuously use it, I'd basically instantly be swapping it to something. Granted, a lot of dragon coverage in Iceborne is... I think Ebony or Jogo is probably one of your better options. There's something of really cool options. Literally just a case of like the late. So, and in Iceborne there is a thing in, because basically in all Monster Hunters, every DLC, which is only I think 2 of them, I don't know whether any other Monster Hunter games have had them, but World of Rise is then introduced you to a new area, which is your permanent base area. Both have been upgrades to kind of where you were living in the past, like, because I'll basically go over a lot of this when I do go into the Iceborne talk, but you sneaky thing. Although if I do play through Rise, it'll be the first time playing through Rise when the DLC isn't out, with the DLC being out even. Because guys, basically, I did this, I did the exact same thing in Rise, played male or female, and just ended up playing female, like, my second time playing through the game. But like, I played through the base game, that I got me into the case of, oh, I really want to replay through Rise. And I basically did that before the DLC came out for it. But like at the minute, World is the only game, World, Rise, and Wild that has a DLC that I played through the DLC when I went straight into the DLC, because I didn't start playing World until like 2019 when the DLC was out. I think we probably will get a DLC from Wild. I think it will be until like next year, because I think Wild was out this year. Yeah, beginning of this year. We can't afford to let anything go. Damn it. Okay, they've won. Me and the rest are the only 2 holding, for some reason. No, come on, Moira. No. Ah! But, yeah, guys, basically, if I was to still stick to the case of until I get, in this case, I'd basically be Legiana Gem, Raptor Ruby. Yeah, it would probably be another, like, 2 weeks. Maybe another week. And for anyone questioning, when Part 9 comes out, watch it. Because I refuse to go into that Xeno fight without a full armor set of the Gigante. That took me several hunts. And guys, I've done like 34 Legiana hunts, 35. And I've only got 1 gem from that, and that took me 30 something hunts. That could have gone better. Give it to a Rizzle. If this is, it'd be nice, but it's not going to be. I can tell you now, it'd be like the 20th. So yeah, guys, so it is going to be like the 20th loot box I open. Which will be when I get to level 76. No, it won't, because that's, yeah, no, I won't get to that until like next week, and I'll have the weekly stuff done before that. So yeah, it'll literally be, I think it's when I get to like 12 games. How much of a hit did I take? Ooh, not, okay, that's not too bad, that's only 20 something %. Also, guys, we're not too far from it. Like, I definitely remember getting more. I'm hoping it because it wasn't in negative for gold, so it didn't know how many points to count for it. But I think I am just settled on getting Junos. I prefer control. Although Havana would be too bad, I just don't want to go to Rialto. Also, guys, gonna quickly mention now. In part 7, and I did not know this until editing yesterday, I was a day behind. For some reason there was no audio. I don't know, I've got a rough idea, I'm not 100% sure. But I'm pretty sure it was part 7, where I was like, oh my god, because I basically stream or record, I use a PlayStation Parlay. And because I use a PlayStation Parlay, it comes through on that, but I think I have somewhere in my settings where it doesn't, like, game audio, it doesn't, like, instantly chuck me into game chat, and I think because of that, it wasn't picking up audio, but it does in the second half, because I'm pretty sure part 7, it was recorded, I think, on 2 different days. Part 6 might have been. It was either I think part 6 was recorded 2 different days, and then part 7. Was then recorded, and then realised about halfway through that there was no audio. And guys, when I say about halfway, see, a lot of times when it's just a case of there is no audio for the first, there's no audio, I've been recording say for like an hour and a half, and there's no audio for that whole point. It's then annoying, because for instance, Monk Hunter. I think I was recording for about an hour before I noticed.
Let me out of this cage.
Because it was like the first part and then the second part had audio. Like, again, I'm only presuming it's just a case of my audio didn't get picked up because I wasn't in a PlayStation Party at the time, I don't think. Again, I'm not 100% sure. But there was audio in the second half, and at the time I was kind of tempted to go, okay, I'll scrap it, be like, sorry guys, and then... But I'd already kind of used the excuse of, whoops. And yeah, there was actual audio there, and... Basically, I had a couple options that I kind of didn't go with the right option. But option one was just sort of edit to best and work around it. Option two was use the second half, delay it by a couple of days, record a second half, record part to it, and then use as much of the second half footage as possible and use a bit of the first half. I also probably could have done like voice over for it, but quite frankly I didn't want to. Plus, it's a case of I couldn't fully remember what was actually going on in each scene. Like, that's in part 7. How they got that? They were sneaky twats for that. So, like in part 7, like when we got to like the pink Raffian, I was like, it's like, and it shows up, it's like, whoa. It's like I changed my armor halfway through, so it's like halfway through that fight, it's like, yeah, I'm wearing like yarn, that's a fire-breathing wyvern. Like, that's a flying wyvern breathing fire. Yeah, I'm gonna get toasted. So I changed to like low rank Rathalos. Granted, if it was like high rank like Yana, I reckon I might have been fine. But like, I basically just went with use what I can, use what audio is there, and yeah, apologise for it. Like, there were 100% better options. I just didn't want to deal with them. Okay, I'm admitting now, I'm doing terrible today. Like, granted, they're doing pretty well. I'm not thinking, hold on, why didn't I have to, it's like, hold on, wait, no, control point. It's 2 rounds. But it's like a case of, you know, I kinda do get it. It's basically the best of 2. Basically the best of 3, and it's the first person to get 2 wins. Unless it's a control point, and then it's just a case of whoever gets control of 2 points wins. But I will say, guys, part 9, like, not even started editing yet, but that won't be out until like Saturday, so it's not too bad. I do need to start editing part 8, which will be, thankfully it's not too much of a long process. So I can get that done and have it out by tomorrow. But like part 9 is 100% going to be a longer part because guys, basically during the part, like, there was like 3 different Elder Dragons, another, like, additional fights, like there's additional stuff chucked in, because it's like, blatant switch. They were basically so much of a case of they're not going to die to a nuke that they died to a Riptire. Kind of annoying it was my ult that was wasted. But thanks to Junkrat we were able to get something. How do you okay, you can also recover.
Meteor strike.
Okay, guys, we're comp-wise today. I don't know why I'm playing bad.
Supercharged and on fire.
Like, I wouldn't even, even know if it's me. Like, the enemy team's obviously playing better, but... Like, I'm not even the only one playing bad. Like, I've not got kills, but... Our Risk is not doing much better. Huge. Oh, bananas.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Still got all my stripes. My ultimate is ready. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I see honestly not be able to get the sleep dots 2,000 times out of 10. You're telling me this is the one decent Ana play? That's 3 times. Like, granted, D was a decent target, but then it's like 3 times I've been hit with sleep dart. Doomfist out for up my ass and it's annoying. So yeah.
60 seconds.
There were several times where I see certain shots and it's like, I want to see that shot, but it's like, it wasn't my death, so I can't. Venture, I feel like, doing more damage than she normally would. Doomless can just piss off.
Meteor strike.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
We need to hold them for 30 seconds. I don't think it's going to happen, but I know for a fact that they're basically going to put up an iron wall. Because guys, I've seen these plays before now. They do great on paper, and they block like a tank. Thankfully, they didn't get to point 3. Died to nuke. Yay, time for all our abilities to be gone because for some reason. Oh yeah, that's right, it makes us choose characters again. Doesn't have to... Okay, gold 3, gold 5. I'm gonna presume non-ranked. Gold 2. See, guys, personally, if someone hasn't got a rank, I do personally think they should be put in with, you know, bronze or silver players.
Time to save the spirits. Game on.
Like, there is a small chance that they potentially can,
I barely recognized you.
you know, participate on the same level as gold players, and I'm not necessarily saying I do. I'm just saying I would hate to be put in a situation where it's like, yeah, I'm against gold players, because, guys, I know for a fact if I ever do get to like gold 1,
If you die, can I have
I'm then going to be dealing with, you know, diamond, platinum,
I will snap it in half
Platinum
with my
players.
final breath.
and I'm going to be put in the position of it say, great, no, I can't deal with this. I can tell you now, they're going to spend that next 3 minutes just, you know, being the strongest defense that they can. Because guys, I've seen this play every single time. they wipe very easily, and you know they can put up the ultimate defense as if nothing's wrong.
Initiating defense matrix.
Also, guys, Has Been No Tell came out today. Let's say great start to the season. Like, it wasn't a case of, oh look, this is what's happening between this and this. It's like, we're literally taking off right as the season 2 ended. Season 1 ended. Like, it's nice. Like, I don't have a problem with shows basically doing, here's the time skip. Like, again, one of my childhood favourite shows was Ben 10. Classic Dragon Force, there is a literal 5-year time skip. Most of this doesn't get mentioned until, you know, the 4th series. So I don't have a problem with shows doing time skips. Nap up, Serana. No, it's not. A couple of the shots looks like she missed, but they still got the damage.
Warm up. Engaging thrusters. Pushing the payload. Where's my team?
5. Six. So I'm pretty sure that was a sleep dart that, you know, just destroyed the mech. So I'm pretty sure if you do your sleep dart, the mech's about to be destroyed because it's enough damage. It does just destroy the mech instead of putting you to sleep because you get ejected out. But when you put a tiny bit of force, and actually have heals to back you up, they kind of get put on the point. Thank you, Melga. 7. But I tell you now, I've never seen, like, granted, Diva's hitting targets. I never seen Anna's hit that many targets in a row. And it's not necessarily in a row, I mean, not 100% in a row, it's just a case of, out of all the things that she's hit me with, bet you know she's gonna hit me with sleep dart and actually hit. Oh, she missed a sleep dart. I was wrong. I am surprised. Why does Diva's mech not classify you as being meched up when you should be? Guys, I've had this debate with a mate before now, and I fully agree with his points. Diva's mech, you should have 30 seconds, or at least 10 seconds of, you can't do damage to me, I am suiting up. Because, like, if I was to go into, like, to a pit, the damage should be coming from the front. But Diva should have some invulnerability while getting into a mech. She only has her abilities in mech, and it'd be a nice little thing to give her. Do I think they ever will? No, I 100% doubt it. Thank you, Margaret. But like, Diva should have 10 seconds of, you can't do damage to me. Is 10 seconds too long? Probably. I have not taken damage. I only just resuited back up. There's no way Baptiste did that much. Okay, yeah, Baptiste did just shred my house.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Like, I think Widow was with him, but that was a Baptiste and a Widow shredding a 650 health diva. I'm calling bullshit.
30 seconds.
I feel all warm inside.
Waiting on top.
I'm on my way.
Weirdly enough, I'm fine with that.
Understood.
Thank you, Hanzo. Do we have a minute to basically push it all the way to the end? Yes. Barely, though. So that's the amount of time that they had. Although, also, guys, very much surprised. Like, they're literally chucking everything at us now because it's like, hold on, wait, you've been playing this, like, no, you had to, they've been chucking everything at us from the beginning. I just think a couple members of my team just finally realised, oh wait, we're losing.
It's go time.
Where's that way to roll? But I still want to know how a Baptiste and a Wit, like that. Guys, I've checked back in the footage.
10 seconds.
That just wouldn't have happened.
Let vengeance consume you!
Reality bends to my will.
Ha! Shove that one with the cake, but the sun doesn't shine.
Play of the game.
Okay, I was about to say, what one of those really salty ass parts to say a miracle? I was about to argue, no, and the second hold on, wait, no, it's one of our team members. Fair enough. So we basically lost nothing. Apart from like 3%. Which means as long as I win this next game, it's profit. But yeah, guys, Junior's weapon I probably will next get. Because, well, I don't think it's great in gold. Or any of them. I do definitely think it still does look at least somewhat cool. Part of me feels like I should stop here, but, you know, not going to. No, just a case of loading in.
Choose your map.
I mean, I would have preferred a push map, but, you know. Blizzard World is still Blizzard World.
Choose hero bands.
I mean, at least one of them was put. I would have preferred male life weaver, but you know. Zarya's just the pick because it's like, I don't want to deal with Zarya. It'd be nice if those gold 3 players were on my team. Okay, 1 silver and gold. See, as far as I could be aware, it could just be the case of that the 1 silver player, that there's only 1 like silver player and the person on my team. Like, I don't know who's actually on the enemy team.
Time to save the spirits. Game on.
It seems your little band is back together. For the moment, at least.
Also, guys, at the time of streaming, I don't know whether I will be streaming Friday or not. It's like, because it will be Halloween, so it will just depend.
I thought my time in the field was done. But I guess you can't predict everything.
I've got a good feeling. This could be our best mission yet.
See, now I'm hoping we defend like hell and then win like hell.
Fall back. Join me.
Is that Farah? That is, they've got a Diva Sigma play. We also have a Diva Sigma play. So, mirror match for tanks. Different support. Being in they have more. Sojourn for Sojourn, D for Diva, Sigma for Sigma. We have a Tracer, they have a Farah. We have an Anna, they have a Moira. We have a Hunter, they have a Kiriko. We don't have another support, so at that point it's somewhat similar.
Sniper, don't get shot.
I mean, they have the 100% more likely chance of being able to hold. So healing alone. We did have a Moira, but again, they switched. Okay, yeah. Basically, like, almost every single time I've seen that someone get a team kill. Yeah, because I totally want to switch points and go further away. Anytime I've seen them someone get, like, either be my team or the enemy team get a team kill, and like basically on point even. Yeah, it's almost guaranteed to get point. Whether it be a case of get the payload or whether it be a case of get a good like to, you know, get a good, you know, percentage of the point. Either way, it gets them the point. Their hands are decent.
We cannot allow them to proceed.
I knew that was going to happen. Hold on, wait. We now we'll have a Moira instead of an Anna, which is probably better. I think Moira can do more healing, but it's more of a case where she has 2 different ways to heal. Okay, yeah, they're going to have about 6 minutes. Oh, it was our Sojourn. See, guys, if someone does, like, if like one person leaves and it's like a 4 versus 6, and anyone else decides to leave the team, someone else has to make the choice of Well, our comp's supposed to get fucked anyway. I'm leaving now. Then basically the rest of the team should get a pass. Like, I get why it doesn't basically go if someone needs to, like, you could pressure someone into leaving. So you wouldn't get... See guys, I've always kind of been somewhat of a fan of someone leaves your team, someone should leave the enemy team. But like, it's not like... I feel like if someone leaves your team, someone should leave the enemy team, but they shouldn't get penalized for it. It should just be someone at random, unless they're in a team. Like, if you have like a 5 team of people and like obviously if it's like a full like 5-6 player team, then yes, someone at random. But if it's just a case of you got like 3 people who are in a team. Did they join back? Could be better. Comps going as expected, but it could be better. And that's it. I'm gonna assume that they... Oh shit. I'm gonna presume the fact that they had internet problems. Oh, it's a different player because I switched to Wrecking Ball. Okay, yeah, they've got point. That nuke's gonna stop anyone from touching point. Okay, I probably shouldn't have decided to play comp. Just down to the fact of I'm either performing bad or my comps, or my skills on Overwatch are just sort of plummeting. So guys, I spent the best part of Overwatch 2, I'm gonna say whining, because it basically was, being like, why the hell am I getting sent, like, because, like, 3 of them are mates of mine that don't really play Overwatch anymore, all 3 of them are doing better at comp than I was, and it's like, hold on, wait a minute, I play a lot more Overwatch 2 than all 3 of you. 2. I am at least on par with 2 of you. And it was just constantly annoying having my comp score not change, even though I was winning games. But that was back before they changed the system. So then they were nice enough and changed the system, and now it just decides to fuck me the other way. Okay, yeah, Anna saw me. Of course she did. Granted, they only have 2.5 minutes, but they still have 2.5 minutes. See, that's how Anna players should be playing. Trying to bloody put you to sleep, but failing miserably. Although guys, I will say, that last game, thankfully, I won. It just kind of felt like everything was getting chucked at you. Due to, there was a Baptiste window that was able to shred a 650 health mech. An Anna that basically was put you to sleep. I mean, it's not bad to the point where I'm seriously like, would it be so bad if like half the enemy team's internet suddenly crashed? Oh no. I swear down I heard high noon. But no one got shot, so I'm presuming they didn't.
I'm not giving up.
I'm with you.
Nothing gets past me.
What's up? Yeah, okay, of course that was coming my way.
That was only a warm-up.
Claiming the objective. Assist me.
Yeah, of course, nuclear bomb on the enemy team. So no, I've got mine basically, so one enough for another. Oh damn.
60 seconds.
One life down, plenty more to go.
Our future will be forged
Time to
in
save the
conflict.
spirits.
I'm on my way.
Game on.
30 seconds remaining.
We don't get
Okay, so this game's definitely going bad.
This ends now.
Someone seriously needs to rush the point. Reaper, what the hell are you doing?
I got him on him.
Ah!
Play of the game.
No one needs to see that. Okay, so still a hit, but not too bad of a hit. Yeah, it still classifies me turned into Doomfist for 30 seconds as playing Doomfist. Yeah. Ah. But yeah, guys, hope you have enjoyed stream. It's been kind of frustrating today, but you know, Overwatch is Overwatch, and we love Overwatch. All jokes aside. Hopefully I don't lose a gold 5. But that's a big hopefully. I shouldn't, and hopefully I should also get enough to get Junior's golden weapon, which kind of does look cool. I kind of do like how the pink goes with the gold. It does really look cool, so hope you enjoyed, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!